Time now for sports. And we say hello to Selena Sykes.
Hi, Francois.
We begin with the Champions League.
We do, of course. Things are really heating up. The teams are going into their penultimate group stage games this evening. PSG, Juventus and Bayern Munich have already qualified. That means 13 spots are still all to play for. In Group A, Real Madrid are hosting PSG at the Bernabeu. Zinedine Zidane is looking to avoid a repeat of their first meeting at the Parc des Princes. The Parisians beat Real 3-0 in September. The Spanish club has since regained form with a string of good domestic results. Zidane said he is not looking to get revenge for that earlier result, but is expecting the best from his side. Real will guarantee a spot in the last 16 with a win.
We just want to play a great game to show our quality and what we've been doing lately. Our consistency in the last 6 games, for example, where we've created a lot of chances, a lot of goals, and we haven't conceded much. So we're hoping to show all of this in the game without seeking revenge.
And Neymar will be on the bench tonight after PSG staff decided he's short of match fitness. The Brazilian star played 65 minutes against Lille on Friday after being out for 6 weeks with a hamstring injury. And Jose Mourinho is making his Champions League debut as Tottenham manager after replacing Mauricio Pochettino last week. Spurs will guarantee qualification from Group B with a game to spare if they beat Olympiacos in the Portuguese's first game in charge at home. Mourinho said he has urged his side to seize the opportunity before their final group game away at Bayern Munich. And it didn't take long for the special one, or the humble one as he now likes to go by, to mention his previous success in the competition. He's never failed to get out of the group stages.
I love the competition as much as everyone in football. It's something that everybody dreams about, win it. And not everyone has the privilege to be a Champions League winner, which I was happy enough to do it twice. Do I want to win it for a certain time? Of course, I would love it, but I know the difficulties of it. And in this moment, honestly, is not the moment to speak about it. It's the moment to qualify.
Now let's take a look at the rest of the matches this evening. Galatasaray host Club Brugge in Group A. The Belgians will be out of the running for qualification if they fail to win tonight. Group B leaders Bayern Munich travel to Belgrade. Atalanta are hosting Dinamo Zagreb. In Group C's other game, Manchester City host Shakhtar at the Etihad. Pep Guardiola's side will win the group tonight with victory. Finally, in Group D, Bayer Leverkusen are travelling to Moscow. And Maurizio Sarri has downplayed rumours of a falling out with Cristiano Ronaldo ahead of Juventus's clash with Atletico Madrid in Turin. The Juve boss took off the 5-time Ballon d'Or winner in 2 successive games before the international break for the Euro qualifiers. Now, Russia could be banned from next year's Olympics in Tokyo after recommendations from the world's top anti-doping regulator. The World Anti-Doping Agency said Russian athletes should compete as neutrals at the Games and in other major sporting events for the next 4 years after continued failure to cooperate fully with an anti-doping investigation. 3 years ago, Russia was caught running one of the most sophisticated doping programs in sporting history, which resulted in a partial ban from the 2016 Rio Olympics and a complete ban from the 2018 Winter Games in Pyeongchang. The panel also recommended Russia be banned from hosting sports events for 4 years, which could put their hosting of games at the Euro 2020 under threat. A final decision regarding the recommendations will be made by the World Anti-Doping Agency on the 9th of December in Paris. And finally, from me this evening, a quick roundup of the NBA results. The Boston Celtics came out on top in a tight game against the Sacramento Kings, which ended 103 to 102. Boston were without Kemba Walker and Gordon Hayward. Their surge was led by Jaylen Brown, who scored 24 points. Kings guard Buddy Hield had another big game, scoring a career high of 41 points. But it wasn't enough for the Kings. With just over 30 seconds to go, Marcus Smart stole the game for the Celtics after connecting on a driving layup. And the Oklahoma City Thunder stunned the Golden State Warriors with a remarkable comeback in San Francisco. The Warriors led for most of the game before the Thunder scored the last 13 points. Chris Paul hit a 19-footer with 36 seconds left on the clock to put the Thunder ahead. Alec Burks missed a contested shot in the paint moments later on the other end, securing Oklahoma City's 100-97 victory. And that's all the sports for this evening.
All right, many thanks for that, Selena Sykes. Not all the
Well, no,
sport for this
we'll
evening.
be back later on.
You'll be
Sunday.
back with
We will
those
be-
Champions League results, right?
Yes, of course.
Okay. We have more news coming up for you.